time. Bienvenidos, judges. I'm Benjamin. 10 years ago, I started my coffee journey by visiting my first estate in the region of Renacimiento, which is close to the Costa Rica border. That coffee estate was Finca Harman. Back then, I had no idea about coffee and why this estate was so famous for. But the coffee was delicious. For the next few years, I tried many different coffee from the many different regions in Panama. But I always came back to the one from Renacimiento. Today I'm going to show you two coffees that are a great example of the terroir. For your espresso, I will be using a brand new varietal, Chicho Gallo, from Harman family. This variety comes from Ethiopia, from a small region of Amaro. In Ethiopia, this coffee tastes more fruity and heavy. But in Panama, in the terroir of Renacimiento, it has tropical notes. And in your cup, you will experience more fruity and elegance. Cultivated at 1700 meters, the Harman family made a short fermentation of 28 hours, which translates into tropical fruit note. And in your cup, you will experience pink guava. Then, it was dried in a dark room, avoiding the radiation from the sun. Held the cherries to retain more sugar, highlighting a sweet cut profiles. In my espresso, I will be using 19 grams in, 38 grams out, with a medium roast profiles. These variables together help to the balance of my cup. Judges, in this amazing espresso, you will experience a taste profiles of jasmine, orange, pink guava, and the tasting profiles will be of medium acidity, medium sweetness, and low bitterness. And the tactile experience, medium body, silky texture, and long aftertaste of pink guava. Judges, when you try your espresso, please stir in 3 times and leave a spoon on the basil next to your cup. Please, feel free to review this information in the menu in front of you. Enjoy. 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 This terroir is so good. I want to show you another example. For the milk beverage, I chose a Pacamara Natural from Santos Café. In the terroir of Renacimiento, this Pacamara will taste like dark fruit. And in your cup, you will experience dark cherries. The process is made with bacteria, yeast, and hops. We found out that by adding a little bit of hops help to control the fermentation. This you will experience a great fruit. I will be using this recipe 19 grams in, 36 grams out, with a medium roast profiles. That will bring, sweet or not, to your cup. For your tasting experience, please write down dark milk chocolate, dark cherries, butterscotch, and Baileys. For a milk, I will be using a whole milk from Australia that has been distilled-free for a higher fat and sugar content that you will perceive as silky and creamy. But I wanted to understand more how special this terroir is. Renacimiento soil is clay, allophine, and keloidal, which means it is rich in calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Giving a lot to nutrients to the coffee plants. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. The climate is drier, giving more time to the cherries to get ripe. Those two factors of the soil plus climate with with a profile of the terroir, more fruity and sweet. Enjoy. That is why I love this terroir so much. Please enjoy. Judges, now I'm going to start my signature drinks. The fermentation process of the pacamara inspired me to use the following ingredients for my signature beverage. I noticed that when cooked, the malt developed one flavor similar to my espresso. For my first ingredients, I made a malt reduction by cooking 700 grams of malt, 150 grams of sugar cane, and 3 grams of hops, in 3.7 liters of water. I cook this for 3 hours, and for these drinks, I will be using 120 grams of the reduction. And it will reach a caramel note that mixed with the cacao nibs of the pacamara give off milk chocolate. For my second ingredient, I made a cold brew of the pacamara using a ratio of 1 to 10 for 48 hours. I using 90 grams of the cold brew to highlight the yellow fruit of the pacamara. This is going to bring my tropical fruit note that you will experience as pineapple. For my third ingredient, I made a hops infusion with the same hops that was used of the pacamara fermentation. I used 1 gram of hop reduction. That in these drinks is going to taste like grapefruit. For my final ingredients, I will be using 2 shots of 45 grams each of the pacamara that are already chilled in a siphon. Finally, I'm going to mix everything in a siphon with nitrogen, adding complexity to the body. Please enjoy in 3 sips this drink. First, you will find tangerine aroma. The body is medium. Changing from creamy to syrupy. The notes will be caramel, grapefruit, pineapple, and milk chocolate, with short aftertaste. The temperature of the beverage is going to be chill. Enjoy. 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 Panama is a unique place with different terroir conditions that allow to enhance this great coffee experience from 2 varieties, Chicho Gallo and Pacamara. Time.